So what's up guys, in this video we're going to be going over some of my arm training. It's pretty much the end of the bulk for me right now. I will be continuing the bulk eventually again, but it's the end of the bulk. I'm peaked pretty much, as I have to take a break due to an operation, so next week, so I'm not probably going to be doing videos for a while since I'll be recovering and all that. So I just wanted to do like an update video on the peak bulk as well as the progress, how many inches, centimeters I gained on my arms, especially, which was I guess the primary objective for me, and what kind of gains I got overall on my lifts. How much did my lifts go up on the bulk, what's my weight right now, etc. So let's get to it. So first, I think the most interesting would be to go over the arms, to be honest, which was the primary objective of this bulk. And my arms were about 13, maybe a little bit over 13 inches when I started, maybe 13.1, but just let's just say 13 or so inches my arms were at the start of this bulk. I was at the weight of around 80 kilos, maybe a little bit lower, but about 80 kilos. So now I'm about 90 kilos right now. And I feel like I've maintained a good leanness overall on the bulk because of cardio and other stuff, eating clean and going slowly. And the bulk has lasted about 7 months, 8 months almost, but about 7 months. And in that time I gained about over an inch on my arms, so that's I went from like 32 centimeters to 36 centimeters arms, so pretty good progress. Overall I'm pretty happy with that. Like, that's a solid 4 centimeters or an inch on your arms in about 7 months. I'm pretty happy with that, especially with the genetics I have. I'm pretty happy. My strength has gone up quite a bit on preacher curls. Like, I've probably added like a good solid, like I can do 40 kilos on the preacher curl for like 8 to 9 reps about at this body weight. So I'm pretty happy with that. I can do that for a couple of sets. So strength has definitely gone up on arms. Triceps I can do the entire stack on triceps pretty much on push downs with good form, and that's been really cool as of late. That's just a PR I hit like in the last days. So the progress has been really good on the arms, strength wise especially, and even size wise. Like, if I kept going, sadly I have to take a break. And yeah, it's been pretty good overall. My lifts, like the bench, squat and dead, all have gone up. Obviously I hit the 220 kg PR, and I think I could hit probably like 225 at least right now. I feel like if I tried on a good day, if I prepared for it better, and deloaded a bit, I could hit 225 for sure. I think on the squat, I haven't tried, but I think I could probably hit 170 right now at least. And on the bench, I can definitely hit 110 because I've been doing 95 kilos with pause reps right now on the bench press, so that is going very well. Bench has gone up quite a lot from what it was, so I feel I can almost do 100 kilos basically for pause reps, so I feel pretty strong on the bench. So that's been really good. I haven't documented a lot of like my fitness content as of late. Primary reason for that is kind of like, it's been really crowded in the gym, so it's really awkward to record because you're gonna get a lot of people in the footage, and I don't really enjoy that, and I like my peace when I'm recording. So it's like, I either have to go to a really specific time in the like evening to avoid people, or like super late, or I have to like go super early just to record a video, and I have a lot of other stuff to do as well, so it's kind of hard to like just do it for the one video or get a little bit of footage. So that's been a bit of a struggle. I would have liked to record more, I think, if there was just less people to deal with. I think I could have gotten maybe a few footages from the week here and there, but like I kind of prefer to just record an entire video in like one day, so it's like more concise and you get the whole idea of what I'm doing rather than just random videos. So that's the kind of logic behind my fitness videos, and why I've been doing more like self-improvement or mostly talking videos as of late. So this is more of a fitness talking video, I guess. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. The progress is good. My goal would be next, now that I'm over 14, I'm about 14.2 inches in arm size right now. Just measured 14.2, or about 36 to 37 centimeters, and between there. And my goal would be to hit 16-inch arms, which is like 40 over something centimeters, probably. So that's my like next goal. Short-term goal obviously would be to hit 15 inches on arms. That's the goal of the next bulk. I'm definitely gonna get back to arm training the soonest I can, and get back on maybe a lean bulk, or I might do a cut, but we'll see how my weight goes after this whole ordeal, and once I get back to kind of a normal living anyways. So that's pretty much how it's been going, what my plans are. But overall, I think I'm gonna get to 15-inch arms relatively easily, because overall the training has been going well with arms, and I just feel like I'm making a ton of progress on the bulk. The arm training, I've kind of gotten a handle of how much volume I can handle and do, so, and what movements work for me, so I kind of feel like I've gotten it down pretty well. I do still need a little bit of testing, but I think overall I have the picture down of what I need to do to get to like 15 inch for sure, and then 16 inches we'll see how it goes. 15 to 16 should be doable as well. I think after 16 inches it's going to be harder, but 16 inches is my goal, because that's when I start looking actually big. But you know where I'm at right now, 14.2 is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the size upgrade from previous size. But yeah, I also kind of like wanted to test if my programming style works, and if I can handle, because I was doing a lot of hard leg volume and back volume, and well, just about volume everywhere, training very hard, eating very hard. So like, can my body handle growing everything at once? Because I didn't like specialize, I didn't do arm specialization, so that just means I'm gonna have less arm growth than I could maybe have. Maybe I could have gotten to 15 inches if I specialized and left some volume out from my legs and back. And that's something to maybe experiment in the future, but yeah. I felt like I'm pretty happy, and my goal was to get overall bigger, but my specialization was a little bit on the arms, and I wanted to focus on having an arm day and just training the arms very hard and focusing on them more and prioritizing them over compound lifts. So on an upper day, I would prioritize doing arms first over doing a compound like bench, because it just makes more sense to me. And it's been working pretty well. It just helps me have more energy for the lift, especially for like a preacher curl. Doing it before compound lifts is very useful, so you don't burn it out. Honestly, I feel like doing arms first makes sense. You get more energy, and then the compounds still go fine afterwards, in my opinion. So it's been pretty good. Can't complain. Overall, I'll probably make some fitness videos eventually showing my gains, the full body gains and what I've made, and that will be definitely fun to make. Right now, I just wanted to make this video just to update the end of the bulk. For me, it's May now, as I'm recording, start of May, and I'm happy with the results. I could push myself further. Sadly, I have to take a break, but it is what it is. I hope these results give you some idea as to how I've progressed, if you're interested in hearing about my progress. And I think the most important thing is for me to now take some key takeaways from what I've been doing, and also make some content educating more on the specifics of what I did, how I thought about programming, how my program is and how it works. I do want to make videos on my program and how it works and everything, and how I think about training more. I have talked about it a bit during this bulk. When I made training videos, I did talk about my training methodology, but I think now is like the time when I really want to make some videos about this topic, because I've actually had the experience and the results of doing this for like 7 months, running this experiment for 7 months. and what worked, what didn't work. Is it smart to grow everything at once? Can you do it? And things like that. How it is to train as an intermediate, etc. And making progress versus advanced, etc. I think I can talk on that topic as well a bit better with now that I have more experience, and I'm still obviously getting experience and testing things out. But that's what I have right now, and I think it would be useful to talk about it. And maybe it can give you some insights as well. If you're in this around the same phase as I am in training, it could be useful information just to know, because you don't really want to spin your wheels in training. It's really annoying to spin your wheels for like a year and not get any progress. I know I want to avoid that myself. I hate not making progress, especially if I like waste 8 months experimenting and failing. That's really annoying if the experiment fails, because then it's just wasted time that you could have made progress in. But you know, life is life. Sometimes you fail and you learn from that and you become better. That's pretty much how it goes a lot of times, but the experiment was successful for the most part, on my part. I made gains. Are there things I could have done better? Probably. But overall it was pretty good. But I'll talk about this in other videos that I have to separate. And that is all for this video specifically. Thank you for watching.